Hey everybody, welcome back to my next singing video here on YouTube. And Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Today I got a song here by my all-time favorite male country singer, Waylon Jennings. This song is called If You Could Touch Her at All. This song here was recorded originally by Jennings. He made the original recording on October the 30th, 1973. At the studio called 916 19th Street South Studio in Nashville, Tennessee. It was a studio that was owned by Tompall Glaser, and it was nicknamed Hillbilly Central. It was a much more laid-back atmosphere than the RCA Victor studios that Waylon recorded most of his albums and songs in back then. Let's see. Well, he recorded this song for his RCA Victor album this time. This was an album track only, and it was never a single. It was the 10th and final track on the album. The album was co-produced by Jennings and Willie Nelson. It was released on March 26, 1974. Let's see here, what else can I say? The album produced Waylon's first chart topper in the title track. This time, the song his first #1 single of his career. The album this time peaked at number 4 on the Billboard US Top Country Albums chart, and it ranked number 16 on the Billboard US Top Country Albums year-end chart for 1974. It was recorded in the country and outlaw country genres, released at the peak of the outlaw country movement. 5 cover versions of If You Could Touch Her at All have been released by Willie Nelson in January 1978 on his album Waylon and Willie. That single reached number 5. Some sources changed the word could in the title to can. So there's an alternate title to it. And it was also covered under the alternate title by the song's writer, Lee Clayton, in March 1978 on his album Border Affair, as it had been recorded also by Willie Nelson under the alternate title. And also it was recorded by John Glenn and the Wranglers in 1978 under the alternate title on their album, Alone With You. I wonder if that was the old Fair and Young song by that name. More recently, it has been released under the original title by Whitey Morgan on December 16th, 2014 on his album, Grandpa's Guitar, and by Bill Callahan on November 22nd, 2019 as a single with a B-side of a tune called So Long, Mary Ann. A little bit about Waylon Jennings. He was born Waylon Arnold Jennings on June 15, 1937 in Littlefield, Texas. He has been known as under several names over his career, nicknames such as Hoss, Chief, Watasha, and Waymore. He performed in the country, outlaw country, and progressive country genres. He was also a songwriter, a musician, a producer, and an actor. That was where I first discovered him, was on the Dukes of Hazzard as the balladeer for that show, my favorite show when I was a kid. Let's see, he played guitar as far as musical instruments went. He was active in the music business from 1949, so he started making music for money when he was only 12. All the way up to 2002, he was active in the business. He was married 4 times to Maxine Lawrence from 1955 to 1962. They got divorced. To Lynn Jones from 1962 to 1967. And they got divorced. And to Barbara Elizabeth Roode from 1967 to 1968. And guess what? They got divorced too. And finally, Jesse Coulter from 1969 to 2002, his death. Waylon had 6 children, including musician and record producer Shooter Jennings. It was his nickname. He was actually named Waylon Jr., but nicknamed Shooter for some reason. Country musician Tommy Jennings was Waylon's brother. Played in his band in his early days, I think. Waylon released 330 solo records and 108 records with other artists, for a total of 438 between 1959 and 2014. He released 45 studio albums, 5 live albums, 28 compilation albums, 16 collaborations, 16 music videos, 98 singles, 11 B-sides, 16 #1 singles in the US, and 32 #1 singles in all countries. Waylon died on February 13th, 2002, at the age of 64, from complications of diabetes. I gotta say, Waylon is the one artist, artist that I never saw in concert that I wish I would have seen. I've seen quite a few of them, but never saw Waylon. But he, because of his health problems, he didn't tour very much in the 90s and 2000s, so didn't get a chance to see him. But here we go. We're going to sing If You Could Touch Her at All by Waylon today. It's another song off of this CD here. Track number 5 out of 14. So here we go with If You Could Touch Her at All. I need my trusty lyric sheet for this one because there ain't no karaoke version to it, so we're gonna sing over top of Waylon here. Funny a woman can come on so wild and free, yet insist I don't watch her undress or watch her watch me. Then stand by the bed and shiver as if she were cold, just to lie down beside me and touch me as if I were gold. One night of love don't make up for 6 nights alone. I'd rather have one than none, Lord. I'm flesh and bone. Oh, sometimes it seems she ain't worth the trouble at all. She can be worth the world if somehow you can touch her at all. Key change here. Right or wrong, a woman can own any man. She can take him inside her and hold his soul in her hand, then leave him as weary and weak as a newborn child, fighting to get his first breath and open his eyes. One night of love don't make up for 6 nights alone, but I'd rather have one than none. I'm flesh and bone. Oh, sometimes it seems she ain't worth the trouble at all. She can be worth the world if somehow you can touch her at all. All right, take it home, Waylon. Yeah, that's called If You Could Touch Her at All by Waylon Jennings, 1974. What a great song that was. Not a very well-known one, but I always liked it because of the chorus in there. That's what drew me to it, I guess. Hope you all enjoyed that song. I'll be back again tomorrow with another video, so until then, have a good time, y'all. See you then. Bye.